Hey guys, it is, boy, Mr. Tag, and today I'm here with a paper deck profile. Now, usually I like to post all my wins. Lots of people post their wins because, you want to be looking up good deck profiles, be like, I'm going to take this good deck to a tournament and do well. Now, I did not do well with this deck at the last locals. I'll be the first to admit that, but, there are so many times where I made crucial errors, crucial misplays, wherein if I had not done that, we'd be talking about, this would be a lot more, it'd be a lot more hype. It'd be like, this is another X1 deck, this is the deck you should be playing. So hype behind it. But I still think there's potential in this deck. I think Geminis still have really good potential. It's just that, the nature of Gemini summoning, am I right? I got a normal summon twice to deal with an effect that some cards can do with just their normal summon. But anyway, like I said, there's a couple of card choices in here where I'm like, that should not be in the deck. They should have been thought of. But also, I was going to take Giga Blood to this locals, and I talked myself out of it the night before. And I think that was a curse, the curse of Giga Blood being like, hey, why aren't you taking us to locals? We're going to make all your draws bad now. Anyway, but we'll go over everything in due time. So first, let's start off with the main deck. So as you can see right on top, I'm going to start with our 3 Dark Valkyria. This is probably the best level 4 Gemini in Edison format. Obviously, when you Gemini summon it, you first make it 2100, so you can just beat over, a lot of normal summons. And secondly, you can then remove that counter to then pop a monster on the field. But the thing with that is, don't forget, it's only once all this card is on the field. You can't just keep putting tokens back on it, unfortunately. Because, we can't make Geminis too good. We can't make this like have, once per turn, put a counter on this, then pop something. No, it's once. So that kind of sucks. But still, it's 1800. It's still a really good card. You can just take games with this card. So that's our first level 4 Gemini. Our second one, we're playing 2 Vocateur Chevalier. So this one's 1900. And arguably, Gemini effect is better on paper, because you send an equipped card from this card to the graveyard, and then you destroy a card on the field. Which, hey, that's much better. But you may have heard that equipped card. So if this has supervise on it, that's awesome, because you're going to put it on plus. You're going to be like, I'll send the supervise, pop an opponent's card, bring back another Gemini from the grave. Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, but we're only playing 5 equips and only 3 equipped to our monsters, so it's actually not that great. But again, it's 1900, and 1900 alone is great for, it gets over the Stratos, so it trades with Alias. It's just really good to have that kind of big normal summon. And we're also playing Future Samurai, regrettably. Honestly, this just should have been a third of Vocateur. That's the thing, if Future Samurai, fun enough, had less attack, if it had 1500, or it was 1800, it would be much more playable than a Vocateur. But it's 1600, so it gets hit by Bottomless. You can't search it with Sangan, and if we're playing Shining Angel, you can't summon it with Shining Angel. So it's just kind of like, its effect's alright. You banish a card from the graveyard, target a card on the field, destroy it. It's bad Chaos Sork. Target a monster, sorry. Which is not too bad, And then can attack straight after, or you just summon Chaos Sorcerer. I wouldn't play this again. This would be a third of Vocateur, or a different Gemini in general. Our last small Gemini is Blazing Butterfly. All you butterfly haters need to get out of the comments right now. Get in those comments and be like, I'm so sorry, we should make Blazing Butterfly our new president. Only because, come on, you see this guy up with Supervise, you then summon it, you then use its effect, bring back a big Gemini, and then the Supervise is going to bring you back another monster. And if you don't get to do that, if you're bringing back Dark Valkyria, or Future Samurai, or, spoiler alert, Gigaplant, it now has its effects. So you're just going to go off on that. The only one Blazing Butterfly, because again, it's 1500, but at least we can search it with Sangan, which is nice. So that's all the Geminis, the small Geminis. Now we're playing our plant package. We're playing a plant package, so it's a double lone Fire Blossom. Obviously this is cracked. Summon Gigaplant or Titanial, or if we need Nettles, summon whatever we want. And Priority and Edison just makes this almost can't answer this. It's amazing. Great card, wish it was a 3, but if we've broken at 3, it's broken at 2. They play double Gigaplant. Like I said, So we'll go for a combo plays. So hopefully you can, summon the Gigaplant, then hopefully you bring back Lone Fire. Lone Fire go grab Nettles, and then we can make Synchro 8. And then we keep going on from there. But usually turn 1, usually you want to be summoning Titanial. The amount of times I open Titanial in my opening hand, so bad. Funny enough, round 1, game 1, I opened this, and I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? Funny enough, I won that game. I don't know how. I was like, oh. They didn't have an answer for something. I had a monster on the field, they didn't have an answer for it. So I'm like, oh, okay, now I can actually do things. And we went off. But still, I saw Titanium, I'm like, oh no, I have just lost this game already. But anyway, we have Nettles, that's our tuner. I don't think we need... I was also thinking, how can I fit Copy Plant into here? I don't think we need it. There's no situation where like, oh man, a Black Rose or a Power Tool Dragon will do me really well right here. So we have the Nettles, 1 Dandy. It's Dandy, if we draw it, we can just set it, get 2 tokens. We can send it with Foolish if we don't have set up with Gigaplant already. We can do a lot of things with Dandy. We can play 1 though, because we're not really focused on, spamming Dandy tokens or whatever. So that's the plant package. And now just some other, there's like 4 other monsters that just kind of fill in each. UFO Turtle, different rarities, just to piss people off. Actually, this one's an old one. I just realized. Yeah, shuffle your deck. Anyway, there we go. 2 UFO Turtles, this grabs Lone Fire from the deck, which then enables all our combo plays without having to normal summon Lone Fire, which is pretty cool. Sandgangs, it searches Lone Fire, it searches Blaze Wing, it searches all of our starters, essentially. And we have Gauls because sometimes, I'm just going to go, somebody attack me directly, now I've got 2 bodies, and let's freaking go. So that's all the monsters. Spells. Playing 3 Gemini Spark, we play enough level 4s to make this relevant. Be able to obviously quick play, tribute it, pop a card, draw a card, nice replacement, a really good card, wish we could search it somehow, but it is not searchable, which is a shame. But still, really, really cracked, obviously, and we play it because we have enough level 4s to play it. Triple Supervise, because we are a Gemini deck, and we want to see this as much as possible. Obviously, it enables all our cards to go off, so why wouldn't we play it at 3? Double Mark of the Rose. There's an argument to play 3, but also I bricked on it in a couple of games where I wish I had not seen it. So it is what it is, but of course being able to just snatch, steal a monster essentially, and hopefully win the game from there is really, really cool. As you guys would have seen, we are playing Repnus, so we play Future Fusion. So this has, we can send Gigaplants to the graveyard if we have set up. We can send Nettles to the graveyard. No, we can't send Nettles. We can Blazing Butterflies to the graveyard, which enables more setup. We can send, if we need to, Dark Valkyrias and Evocator Chevaliers. Then we get our Raptors in 2 turns, which is really cool. We play Brain Control, because it's Brain Control, and we play a Tuner, and we can also tribute stuff for Gigaplant. So, it's pretty cool. Play Trunade to clear the way. Play Foolish mostly for Dandy, but if we also then, say we've called the Haunted on the field, or say we need Nettles in the graveyard for Gigaplant, we can send it with Foolish first. We do play a Dragon's Mirror. We do play 2 Raptinus. This is another way just to push for game or to get all our abilities online without needing to normal summon again, or need Supervise, or need Ultimate Offering. And it did come up needing to have 2, which is really, really cool. And play the heavy just again to clear the way. That's it for the spells. Now, some traps. There are some traps here. Not many, but there are a few. As I already mentioned, we're playing Ultimate Offering because we are playing enough Geminis to make this relevant. This came up really well when I was trying to break a really big dragon board. It also kind of came up where unfortunately I couldn't break a double Ab-Zero board. There was no way I could get everything off the field without actually wiping myself. So it happens. Double Bottomless to deal with big threats. Like I mentioned, Call the Haunted, because just being able to bring back a Gemini from the grave, then on our turn go normal summon and then use the effect is really cool. Torrential, because sometimes we need board wipes. Solemn to protect our stuff. And I know I said it was mid, even though I didn't really mean it was mid in my last video about Amaryllis Hero, but we're playing Mirror Force because, again, just being able to blow stuff out is really, really good. That's it for the main deck. Again, the big change, I wouldn't play Future Samurai, I'd play Evocateur, or I'd find another Gemini to play. There's also that 1900 Endymion card. And that doesn't do very much. I also wasn't playing Rotor. I think if I was playing Rotor, then there could be an argument for Future Samurai, because I could either get the Future Samurai, or if I have Supervise in hand, grab the Evocateur. But anyway, neither here nor there. Alright, extra deck. Like I said, 2 Raptorness. For those who don't know, this just makes it so all your Geminis have their effects. So you can just normal summon and go, oh, actually, I've got an effect now and I can do it. Unfortunately, he's a bit, 22 is tiny, unfortunately. And you'd hope, oh, maybe if he was 22, like if he's a level 6, at least we can go, oh, Nettles make a Synchro 8, but, you know, you can't. He's level 8, and there's no, our level 10 Synchros we can make in Edison format with this. Unless there was, I'm trying to think it's level 2 Dragon Tuner, but there isn't, it's level 1 and level 4, so you can only make Trident, Dragon, yeah. Anyway, go for Synchros, I start from the 5s, Catasta, an Android, I don't think there's anything really crazy in here until near the end. 6s, Urquizus, Rio, Yugioh, 7s, Black Rose, Power Tool, no, they're really, really hard to make. Might as well still have them just in case. 8s. I mean, Blackbeard Drago, we're playing Geminis, so you got to play this. And since we do have, you know, enough Geminis to play 9, the other effect, discard to pop a spell or trap, could come up as well. But he's mostly here to be a 3k body, and you know, when he's destroyed, bring back a Gemini with his effects. So we can just, you know, reuse that Gigaplan or the Valkyrie or whatever we need to reuse to keep going, Colossal Fighter, you know, I don't have the Armory Arm in here, it's still really good to just, you know, crash with things and trade with things. Thought Ruler, Stardust, we do have 2 9s, we do have Gotems because we do have Gigaplant in here and enough Earth things to be able to make it, you know, maybe, and Mistworm, because again, Mistworm rarely comes up, but when you don't play it, you really wish you had it. You'd be like, oh, I've got a Mistworm board here to clear the way and I didn't play Mistworm. That's it for the extra deck. Let's go into the side. Again, one disappointing thing about the side was that there was one round where it was very winnable, and then, like I said, you do want to see your side cards, but you don't want to see a handful of side cards, because I'm not really pressuring anybody. You know, if I have 2 Crow, 2 Imperial Iron Wall, and like, you know, a Soul Exchange, that doesn't do anything. You need to see some of your side and some of your main deck to do things. As you guys can see, playing double Sirocco. And there was a Blackwing matchup, so this actually came up. And I misplayed really badly. There was a crucial turn where I really misplayed badly. So I had Sirocco in hand. My opponent had Bora, an Agrafa, Whirlwind, and, you know, a face down spell or trap, which turned out to be D-Prison. So I was like, okay, I have Sirocco, I have Mark of the Rose, and I do have a Planting Grave. And I probably have one other card in hand, right? So I normal Sirocco. It's like, okay, if he has Tarantula, doesn't matter, we wipe his board. If he has Bottomless, okay, we baited the Bottomless, and we can still Mark of the Rose. Doesn't come up. Okay, cool. And then stupidly, I'm like, okay, I've got this Mark of the Rose. I'm going to take his monster, take probably the Bora just to play around Colute, crash the Bora into the Greffa, and then try and swing the Sirocco. But no, I go pump Sirocco. And as soon as I did that, I look at my hand again, like, oh yeah, now even if I steal his monster, I can't crash them. And like I said, it turned out to be D-Prison, so I didn't even clear a Greffa or a Bora. So that was a really, really bad misplay on my part. And I'm mulling it over ever since. Anyway, double Sirocco. This shouldn't be a surprise. I mentioned it already. And then we have DD Crow. So I think you got to be playing DD Crow on your side. It's just too good not to play. It's only monsters. Now we play spells, double Chalice. I'm not sure why I have Chalice in here, to be honest. We have enough, like, we play traps, so we're not playing, you know, Royal Decree, and we need, like, something to act like a trap. I mean, it's good for Rykos, which is not bad, and, you know, you can manipulate attack and defense values, like, say, your opponent summons a Blue Eyes White Dragon, you have Titanial, you swing, you damage step, you target your own Titanial with Forbidden Chalice, make it 32. Those come up, but I never cited this in, so didn't come up. Vortex, because it's board wipe. Soul Exchange for going second. So we see Gigaplant was stupid over their monster. And we side deck MST for the big trap matchups. And now truck cards. We only play 1 light, and we can side it out. So Light Imprisoning Mirror. For Light Sworn, didn't see Light Sworn all day, didn't really see any decks playing a lot of lights, so it didn't come up at all. Imperial Iron Wall. I saw this in the hero matchup, but like I said, I had nothing else. I had nothing else going. So I was like, oh, cool. Fantastic. And double Trapstone again for the, you know, trap decks. Yeah, that's the deck. Like I said, I think I could have done a lot better. There's like 1 card I would cut for something else possibly. But otherwise, I think it's really solid. I think it's just a shame that, you know, Gemini's had that one top and then they've done nothing else since. You could say, oh, why aren't you playing the Gemini Soldier and the Reinforced Truth? Because that means having to play Reinforced Truth, basically. I don't think it's really that good of a card, but I was considering it in, funnily enough, in 6 Samurai. I can summon a tuner and then do that sort of thing. But because I also did try the Gemini Soldier build at different locals and I got wiped. So that's also not a good feeling. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I may take this to locals next time. I probably won't though, because I've got like 10 other decks I need to play first. Because that's just how I roll. I just can't, you know, win or lose. Can't play the deck again until its turn comes around again. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!